Hey, once again, this is Tom at TomShrek.com and the 30-Minute Novelist. And here we talk about getting the novel written regardless of how busy a person you are or how little time you have during the day. If you like what we do here, please hit subscribe and like. And if you want a bunch of free stuff, head over to TomShrek.com and sign up to get some free stories, free audio, some of my TV appearances, and my dog Rocky singing My Way, which, by the way, has blown up on the internet. Okay, so what are we going to talk about today? Today we're going to look at the whole idea of plotting and outlining and that scary stuff. Okay, you'll read some books, some really good books, about how if you write like a 1,000,000-page outline, when it comes time to write, it's going to be so easy. So you ought to do a gigantic, detailed outline, just like Sister Ursula taught me in the 4th grade at St. Teresa Avila Church. And that's the key to getting the novel done. Right? And then there's others. There's a book called Save the Cat that I think has 15 points. Right? And then there's all sorts of different strategies, and you can do Roman numeral 1, letter A, subtype this, and you plan. Okay, fine. There's some utility in knowing about outlining and planning and plotting and all that sort of thing. But here's the problem. The seduction of it is that you'll have everything about the book figured out before you start, right? First of all, how freaking fun is that? Okay, if you wanted something like that, you could have got a day job at a dental office or something like that. If you want to write, you want to be adventuresome, right? You want to play, you want to have some fun. The other thing is the promise of it is kind of a lie, because figuring something out in a plot or in an outline is awful superficial. It's a whole lot different when you've got 50 pages behind you written and you've developed a character and you know where you want them to go, right? Because you've gotten to know them. Just scratching down an outline or a plot, I don't know, it seems kind of superficial to me. So am I against it? No, I'm kind of a hybrid person when it comes to that. And I swore I wouldn't use the term plotter or pantser, but there I already did. Plotters are people that plot things out ahead of time and do detailed outlines, and pantsers are people who write by the seat of their pants. Isn't that cute and clever? What I'm telling you is find what works for you. What I like to do is I like to write down a handful of plot points. I like to have an ending in mind. And when I have an ending in mind, I go backwards from that and I think of what has to happen for that ending to occur. What are all the variables that have to occur? What do I have to lay down for that to occur? You have to realize that you have to keep your audience along the way, so there ought to be some plot turns. There's some great theories about how in movies about every 20-25 minutes there's a plot turn that keeps everybody interesting. I'm a big fan of Law and Order. You want to study plotting and story structure, look at Law and Order and what happens at 5 minutes, about 15 minutes, about 30 minutes, and about 45 minutes. Things always turn, okay? So that sort of structure is wonderful. Whether you have to spend months and half a year writing down every detail of that, I don't know. It's never worked for me. If it works for you, great. And if it gets your novel written, great. But if that's what's holding you up, throw it out, okay? It's not useful, all right? So around here, we kind of have a motto. Writing is the most important thing. So writing is writing. Reading about writing isn't writing. Talking to other people about writing isn't writing. Going to trainings isn't writing, okay? Writing is writing. So what I want you to do now and always is put your butt on the chair, your fingers on the keyboard, and go write.